St.Cloud, in goal number 35, at defense senior number 10, Casey Holman. At defense senior number 7, Lars Olsen. At forward senior number 12, Noah Bisset. At forward junior number 21, Nick Rickards. At forward senior number 13, Tyler Lunderby. And the rest of your St.Cloud team is coached by Pete Metcalf, Corey Robinson, Dan Lahr, and Paul Kenny. Please rise if you're able. Remove your hats and face the American flag at the east end of the arena as we honor our country and the many men and women who have served it by the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Let's play hockey.
Hello, Hawks fans. I'm Taylor Hansen coming to you live from Mac Arena in St. Cloud, Minnesota, as we have St. Cloud Apollo and your Chaska Hawks. Those with a .947 save percentage, 4 games played and 5-2, so those stats have not been. St. Cloud with the McDonald to Olmscheid, and he loses control. Ports, for St. Cloud with a shot on that, saved by Bach. Falloon. Klug to the hit there, gets knocked down. Over to Starkey. Starkey with a dump in here. And we'll get a switch for Chaska. Starkey with a big hit here on St. Cloud's number 9, Brad Amundsen. And we'll get a slashing penalty here. 15:36 remaining in this first period.
Minor penalty has been assessed with Chaska box number 19, John Starkey. 2 minutes slashing, 20-24 in the first period.
Starting with a 2-minute slashing penalty, it'll put St. Cloud on the power play. Davidson at the point for St. Cloud. Over to another defender, shot wide. Kester with a ice down the other net. Musetti behind the net for St. Cloud. Rickert taking a spill on down the ice here. Toss with a big hit. Barrett up to Benz. Benz one-on-one here. Lose the puck, Barrett. And a goal! Calvin Barrett giving Chaska the early lead here. Short-handed goal from Barrett with 14:45 here remaining in this first period. Chaska taking an early lead here. Leading St. Cloud Apollo 1-0 with 14:45 remaining and 1 minute and 8 seconds on the St. Cloud power play. Bronson behind the net for Chaska. Try to chip it out, but that puck doesn't get through. Short-handed goal for Barrett. Assist from Benz in this first period. Olsen. Intended pass for Ryland. Lunderby, over up the top, and a shot. That shot is blocked and will get chipped out of the zone here by Benz. 13:54 remaining here in the first period. 17 seconds on the St. Cloud power play. They will dump it in the zone here and we'll get an icing. 12 seconds remains here on the St. Cloud power play. Starkey with his slashing penalty. Again, if you're streaming in here, I'm Taylor Hansen coming to you live with the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, filling in for Ryan Paul as he is streaming the basketball game currently. Bolston up the ice to Ports. Ports with a shot and a save by Bach, deflected into the corner. Kuliks with the puck for Chaska. That puck is taken away, and a shot from Ports and a glove save by Bach. 13:19 remaining here in the first period from the MAC Arena in St. Cloud. St. Cloud with the face-off back to Ports. That shot is blocked. Rudd with the chip in here. And that puck is chipped out by Kuliks, and we'll get an icing. Chaska wearing their alternate yellow jerseys here on the road. Moving right to left on your screen. St. Cloud wearing their home whites. Moving left to right. Ports with a shot. That is blocked. Bronson up to Kuliks. Kuliks down to Lavelle. Lavelle by the blue line. Davidson for St. Cloud. Over to Weitzel. Weitzel to Amundsen. That is pass is missed, and Shane Lavelle loses the puck there. Bronson now recovers. Bronson. Reverse move there. Back to Starkey. Starkey loses control. Over to Bronson. Bronson flicks it up off the glass here as Olsen takes it for St. Cloud. Reckert with a shot and a save by Bach. Rebound out in front there. And Bach with a cover here with 12:09 remaining in the first period. Chaska leads 1-0. I'd like to thank our sponsors for the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, London Chevrolet Buick of Chaska, Above and Beyond Marketing Communications, and St. Francis Orthopedic Rehab. Sorry about that delay there. Lost the Wi-Fi connection. Olmscheid on the breakaway here. And a goal! Nick Olmscheid! As Chaska takes the early lead here, 2-0 with 10:45 remaining in the first period. Another shorthanded goal for Chaska. Sorry about that Wi-Fi connection there. I'll try to fix this after this period. Nothing really missed there as the shot on goal by St. Cloud and a save by Bach with a whistle, and 10:07 remaining in this first period. McDonald, the intended pass to Benz. That pass is intercepted. And a pass out front that was tipped by Madison. Almost went on Bach there, but great save. High stick. Call. And we'll get a whistle here. .9:46 remaining in the first period, and we'll have a face-off in the St. Cloud zone. Chaska leading St. Cloud with two early goals here, 2-0. Both on the penalty kill. Weitzel for St. Cloud up the ice here. Shot by Ports that is deflected wide, and now Amundsen behind the net, taken out by Fletcher. And a shot from Ports just wide. Kester and Amundsen battle behind the net here in the corner. That puck is out to Ports. Magnuson over to Kester. Kester back to Magnuson. Ports and Kester. Ports late hit on Kester there, and Rickert for St. Cloud. Another shot, and outside the net here. We'll have a delayed penalty on Kester, I believe. Not happy with this call. Slashing. .8:48 here remains in this first period. Chaska leads St. Cloud Apollo 2-0. Rickert taking the face-off for St. Cloud against Chaska is Nick Olmscheid. Chaska head coach Dave Snuggert having a chat with the referees here on that call. Rickert and Olmscheid on the face-off. Olmscheid wins it back to Barrett. Barrett over to Bronson. Bronson rings it around. Lavelle battling the corner here. Bach for St. Cloud. Shot on Bach. Must be relatives or something. Bronson down the ice. And Falloon will play it out to Rudd. Rudd. We're in the corner. Barrett and Ryland. Ryland behind the net in the corner for St. Cloud. Ryland over to his teammate. That pass is intercepted by Chaska's number 21, Shane Lavelle, and he will put it down to the other end. 1 minute remaining on this St. Cloud power play here as there's 7:45 remaining in the first period. Whistle here as we will have a St. Cloud penalty, and we will be at 4-on-4 for 56 seconds. Hitlick for Chaska. Wins that power play over to Kulik. Face off over to Kulik. Back to Magnuson. That pass over to Barrett. That shot is blocked. Olsen with the holding penalty for St. Cloud. First St. Cloud penalty of this game. Davidson chips up for St. Cloud, and we will get a cover here by Chaska's goaltender, Justin Bach. 7:16 remaining here in this first period. Sorry about that. I'll try to fix this Wi-Fi connection after this first period. Kuliks with the elbowing penalty while we were disconnected there. So Bach with a save and a cover, and we'll slash from Bach onto Bach from St. Cloud's number 26, Nick Ports. .626 here remains in this first period. Chaska leads St. Cloud Apollo 2-0. 40 seconds remains on this St. Cloud penalty. 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining on the Chaska penalty. Kester over to Lavelle, and we'll get a hooking penalty. Chaska coach Dave Snuggerud instructing his players what to do on this power play here. 4-on-3 for Chaska as they have one in the box and St. Cloud has two. Kester up to Magnuson. Kester playing forward on this power play. Usually a defender. Magnuson back to Barrett. Barrett down to Lavelle. That pass intended for Kester was intercepted by Ducetti. Kester over to Barrett. Barrett back to Lavelle. Lavelle to Kester, and a save by Falloon. Wonderful save there. We're even here as St. Cloud, one of St. Cloud's penalties expired. 4-on-4 hockey here. Barrett. Down in the corner. Over to Lavelle. Barrett up. That was Magnuson. Now Barrett with a shot on that. Olsen for St. Cloud. Pass up. Oh, Kester almost lost an edge there. Poke check. And his helmet, Falloon's helmet is just lodged, and we'll get a whistle here with 5:01 remaining in this first period. Again, I'm Taylor Hansen from the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, tuning in here live from the MAC Arena in St. Cloud, Minnesota, filling in for Ryan Paul as he's currently streaming the Chaska Hawks basketball game. You can see that live also at ChaskaBasketballReport.com. Koss with the face-off over to Lavelle. Koss with a shot on that, and that is saved by Falloon, and Kulik will slash after the whistle here, and he will go sit in the box. Lots of penalties in this game so far. Both of Chaska's goals scored on the penalty kill, believe it or not the power play. So now we will have 4-on-4 hockey again as Cool looks to go to slashing penalty. 2-minute minor with 4:53 remaining here in this first period. Ethan Benz on the draw here for Chaska against St. Cloud's number 20, Carter Ryland. Or Reland, excuse me. Snuggerud having a talk with the refs here. Benz wins the draw back to Bronson. Bronson over to Vel. Disconnection there as while we were gone, Justin Bach with a save and a slash on Bach from St. Cloud's number 12, Noah Bissett. Lots of men sitting in the box this game so far as this chippy game here. 4:24 remains in the first period. Chaska on the power play as we have 4-on-3 hockey. Haven't seen 5 guys on the ice for either teams in a while here. Olmscheid on the draw for Chaska. Amundsen wins it back for St. Cloud, and that puck is chipped out to Kester. Interference call. Excuse me, not a slash. 4-on-4 hockey here as one of St. Cloud's penalties expires. Kester takes the puck for Chaska. In the corner. Olmscheid keeps it in the zone. Davidson for St. Cloud. Chips it up. Now Kester. Behind the net. Pass intended for Olmscheid. That pass is intercepted by Ports. Ports chips it into the zone. Kester. Taking it slowly up the ice here. Over to Pitlick. Pitlick, shifty speed. Pitlick down in the zone. Loses the puck. Rickert loses the puck for St. Cloud, excuse me, and Cuss bringing the zone for Chaska. Pitlick in the corner. Hawks at full strength on the power play here for 20 seconds remaining in their power play and 2:40 remaining in this first period. Bach comes out and covers the puck, and we have a whistle with 2:40 remaining in the period. Magnuson getting a net for Chaska. Up to Bronson. Bronson skates it up. And a shot and a save by Falloon. And we'll have a face-off in the St. Cloud zone. 2:23 remains in the first period of this hockey game. Again, I'm Taylor Hansen, coming to you live from Macarena in St. Cloud, Minnesota from the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Going in for Ryan Paul. Raylan loses the puck for St. Cloud as they're poked away by Magnuson. Carter Raylan keeps it in the zone for St. Cloud. Now Keith Fletcher takes it out for Chaska and dumps it in the zone. 5-on-5 hockey here. Haven't seen that in a while, as there was many guys sitting in the box for the majority of this first period. Olmscheid battling behind the net here. Madison takes out Olmscheid. Well, own team player action there. Has Ports out to Olsen, and a big hit there. Ports with a shot that's just wide. And a rebound by Amundsen, and that shot is tipped out and just wide, and we'll get a delay here as the net's just lodged with 1:20 run remaining in the period. St. Cloud wins the face-off. Back to Horman. Horman over to Whitesell, and that shot is just wide. Lavelle with speed battling, and he is tripped up, and we'll get a tripping penalty here with a save by Falloon. 1:02 remains in the period, and St. Cloud will have another guy sit in the box for 2 minutes. Olsen for St. Cloud will get this tripping penalty, and Hawks will be on the power play. Holmscheid taking the face-off for Chaska against St. Cloud's number 12, Noah Bissett. They get tied up on the face-off, and won by Chaska from Magnuson over to Kester. Kester with it now. Kester skates it up for Chaska. Kester with speed. A little between the legs action there. And St. Cloud tips it out here. 38 seconds remains on the clock. 1:33 left on the Hawks power play. Magnuson letting his team regroup here. Over to Barrett. Back to Magnuson. Kester now with it. Pillick loses the puck here. Back over to Magnuson. Magnuson to Pillick. Pillick up to Kester. Kester with it now. Down to Barrett. And that puck hits the banner. And we'll have a whistle here with 4 seconds remaining in the first period. 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining on the Hawks power play. So in the second period, Hawks will start out 5-on-4. Holmscheid, Benz taking the face off for Chaska. Benz wins it back to Bronson with a shot that is blocked, and St. Cloud tries to get out of his zone, and that puck almost comes up here in the stands. And in the first period here from Macarena and St. Cloud, Chaska leads St. Cloud Apollo 2-0. This is Taylor Hansen, and we will be right back shortly with your second. And we are back here at Macarena from St. Cloud, Minnesota. I'm Taylor Hansen from this Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, coming to you live. I seem to fix the Wi-Fi problem, so we shouldn't have any more cutouts. Just the quality might be a little lower here, but won't have any cutouts on the Wi-Fi. Again, I already thank our sponsors, London Chevrolet Buick of Chaska. For all your vehicle sales and service needs, come to London Chevrolet Buick, a family-owned business, proud to be servicing the Chaska area for the past 39 years. Are you looking for a newer quality pre-owned vehicle? Come to London Chevrolet Buick in Chaska, score big savings, and shop local at your hometown dealer. I'd also like to thank another sponsor, Above and Beyond Marketing Communications. Above and Beyond Marketing, do you get above and beyond service at a low price from your ad agency? Learn more, visit aboveandbeyondmarketing.com. And finally, our last sponsor, St. Francis Orthopedic Rehab Clinic. St. Francis Orthopedic Rehab is your #1 stop for all orthopedic rehab needs. Conveniently located in the Chaska Community Center, call 952-428-1250 to set up an appointment today. It is the start of the second period here. Sorry if the scoreboard says differently. Not able to switch that right now. And here are your Chaska Hawks coming out of the tunnel. Chaska leads St. Cloud Apollo here 2-0. At the start of the second period, the Hawks will start on the power play with 58 seconds remaining on their power play as number 7, Lars Olsen, with the penalty late in the first, excuse me. Here come St. Cloud back onto the ice to start the second period here. There we go. Now we got that scoreboard updated there. Second period here. Chaska leads St. Cloud 2-0. Chaska taking their first loss in the season last night to a very talented Sartell team with a score of 5-2. St. Cloud beating Alexandria in their last game with a score of 4-1 on Thursday night. Cuss here for Chaska on the face-off, losing to St. Cloud's number 9, Brad Amundsen. Bronson behind the net for the Hawks. Letting his team regroup here. Lavelle going down the ice here with speed. Lavelle drops it to Cuss. Cuss hit down and loses the puck. And the puck is still in play as Bronson drops it to Benz. Benz over to Bronson. Bronson loses it. Lavelle really cover here. Kulix dumps it in as there's 3-2-1. 5-on-5 hockey here as St. Cloud's penalty will expire. We'll get an icing here with 15:50 remaining in this second period. Chaska leading St. Cloud 2-0. Olmstead will take the face-off here against St. Cloud's number 13, Talon Lunderby. Lunderby with the face-off win. That puck is chipped in. Pillick for Chaska. Up the ice here and a shot just wide. Pillick will swing at the puck. Just misses. Bissett chips it in for St. Cloud. Bach behind the net to play the puck here. Bach almost a little check action there as the puck is passed out front. And Kester retains it. Kester to Pillick. Pillick's pass to McDonald. That is intercepted and now we are in the corner. Johnson for St. Cloud. First time he's heard that name this game. Pillick on the breakaway. And it's saved by Falloon. One was saved there as Pillick couldn't capitalize on that play. 14:48 remaining in the second period. The Chaska Hawks are leading St. Cloud, score 2-0. One was saved by junior goaltender Soren Falloon on that breakaway. Out to Magnuson. Magnuson shot blocked by Cuss. Hit him in the back of the leg there. Wasn't expecting that. Foreman chips it out for St. Cloud. Cuss over to Starkey. Starkey back to Cuss in front of that. Cuss's pass was intercepted, and that shot and a save by Bach. We get a face-off here in the Chaska zone. 14-12 remaining in the second period. Co-captain, junior goalie Justin Bach for Chaska with some wonderful saves here so far in this game. Homeshide on the face-off for Chaska against London by for St. Cloud, and we'll get another cover by Bach. There's a Bach on both teams. Chaska's is the goaltender, so. And 23 for St. Cloud. Last team's also Bach, so don't get those two confused here. Kuliks. A little slash action there. No call. Bronson in the corner. Up to Olmscheid. Olmscheid stick slashed out of his hands. We'll get a penalty here. Tyler Wonderby for St. Cloud gets a slashing penalty. 13:38 remaining in the second period. Let's see if Chaska can capitalize on this power play chance. Olmscheid wanting to draw back to Chaska. Kester misses the puck there. And we'll get a hooking call on captain's junior co-captain Mike Kester. Or slashing, excuse me. Slashing call. More 4-on-4 hockey here for Macarena and St. Cloud. Excuse me earlier, this is St. Cloud Tech Apollo, not Apollo. Shot, saved by Bach, fucking into the corner. Barrett getting held up, holding on the jersey there, no call there. Puck chipped out for Chaska. No icing. Laval pressuring on. Cuss coming out of the scrum for Chaska with the puck and dumps into the zone. Davidson up to Edmondson. Edmondson, a shot is saved by Bach. Wonderful save there as Edmondson was on the breakaway. 12:25 remaining here. Goal! Edmondson capitalizes on his mistake on the breakaway and cuts the lead in half for Chaska. Sorry if our scoreboard is incorrect here, as we have the Apollo listed as the home team. Is Tech Apollo. 2-1 hockey game here. 4-on-4 hockey. Brad Amundsen with the goal here. Benz winning the faceoff for Chaska. Back to Magnuson, over to Barrett. Kulix going in the speed to the zone. Kulix out to Magnuson. Magnuson and a save by Falloon. And we'll get a whistle here with 11:53 remaining in the second period. 4-on-4 hockey for 16 more seconds. And then the St. Cloud penalty will expire in 16 seconds. And Chaska's in 27. Pitlick trying to keep it in the zone for Chaska here. Pitlick losing an edge. Offside, delayed offsides here, and Pitlick recovers. No whistle. Pitlick keeping a little shifty here as Cuss takes it in the zone. Cuss to Pitlick. That pass is missed. Johnson for St. Cloud with a shot just wide. And that puck will go out of play, and we'll get a whistle here. 11:17 remaining in the second period. Chaska leads St. Cloud Tech Apollo 2-1. Both teams even strength here. 5-on-5 hockey. Shot just over the net here. Thomas, first time I heard his name this game. Gets out of the zone. Bach behind the net there for Chaska to stop the puck, and it is missed. Kester hit hard against the boards. Thomas over to Olmscheid, a goal! Wonderful pass by Thomas. Olmscheid capitalized, and Chaska now up 3-1. Wonderful backhand sauce from Thomas there. Add another assist to his season. Goal by Olmscheid. That will be his second of the game here. Chaska leads St. Cloud 3-1 with 10:50 remaining in the second period. They gave the goal to Pitlick. 26 was Olmscheid, 25 is Pitlick. Kester also with the assist there. Wrong person there, credited a goal there, but we'll get that corrected later. St. Cloud keeping it in the zone here. Kester keeping it out. Bach reaching up to glove that, but the puck is just too high. McDonald over to Lavelle. Lavelle back to McDonald. Oh, McDonald looking for that upper corner as Falloon gloves that. 10:15 remaining in the second period, and that's dislodged here. And we'll get a whistle. McDonald looking for his first varsity goal there, as that would have been a great one. But Falloon robbed that from him. Tyler London by with a penalty for St. Cloud, as the Hawks will go back on the power play. Lunderby, excuse me. Cross-checking penalty. Bronson over to Benz. Back to Bronson. Ben's trying to keep it in there, and that puck is tipped out. 9:45 remaining here in the second period. Chaska leads St. Cloud Tech Apollo 3-1. Amundsen wins the faceoff for St. Cloud, and that puck is chipped in deep. Kester now behind the net for Chaska. Kester. Skating. Up to Pillick. Pillick loses the control there. Amundsen for St. Cloud. Shot and a save by Bach. 1 minute and 1 second remaining on the Hawks power play here. 9:16 remaining in the period. Kester behind the net for Chaska, letting his players get in formation. Magnuson up to Barrett. Barrett down in the zone for Olmscheid. Back up to Kester. Kester to Magnuson. To Kester. Down to Barrett. Barrett playing offense on this power play, usually a defender. Magnuson over to Kester. Kester to Pillick. Body sliding all over here as St. Cloud's trying to attempt to block shots. Pass to Magnuson. It can't be kept in the zone, and the Hawks will regroup here. Kester takes it behind the net for Chaska. Kester's pass for Benz. That just tipped wide. Pillick. St. Cloud now full strength here. And we will have an icing with 8:07 remaining in this period. Chaska leading St. Cloud 3-1. Wonderby winning the face-off for St. Cloud. That puck is shot just wide, and a pass out in front cannot be capitalized, and Chaska will chip it out of the zone here. Bronson up to Lavelle. Lavelle with speed. Kulik's line the pass, but that puck is pro-checked out. Starkey steps up with a shot. Another one, that is blocked by Rickard. Starkey, or Bronson over to Lavelle. Lavelle chips it up here, and it will go down to the St. Cloud zone. Lavelle putting on pressure. Over to Kuliks. Davidson. Pass. Kuliks. 1-on-3 here. Kuliks. Passes it over to Kuss. Fletcher. Keeping it in the zone for Chaska as he dumps it in. Kuss behind the net. That puck is taken by Rickard. Thomas trying to keep it in the zone here as he is hit. And we will have a delay penalty here. Don't know what the call is. Tripping on Chaska's number 11, Landry Kuss. Two-minute minor tripping call here for Chaska's senior number 11, Landry Kuss. With 6:26 here remaining in the second period, St. Cloud will be on the power play. Amundsen winning it back for St. Cloud. Horman down to Ports. Horman. A shot saved by Bach. Deflected out to the side. Horman keeps the puck in for St. Cloud. Kuss. Landry Kuss with the penalty. Landry Kuss. Olsen with a shot blocked. Olsen now at the point for St. Cloud. Over to Ports, and that shot goes up to the netting, and we'll have a whistle here. 5:44 remaining in the second period. Chaska leads St. Cloud 3-1. St. Cloud on the power play for another minute and 19 seconds here as Landry Cuss with a tripping penalty. Face off in the neutral zone here. Benz is a face off, but Reland takes it for St. Cloud. Reland. That puck is chipped out here. 1 minute remaining on the Hawks penalty kill. 5:20 remaining in this period. Rudd takes it for St. Cloud. Back to Rickard. Sorry about that disconnection there. Nothing. Wi-Fi just is the greatest at this arena. Calvin Barrett bowing in the corner with Amundsen. Ports with a shot. That shot is saved by Chaska junior goaltender Justin Bach. Now Kulich comes out with it for Chaska. Kulich back to Lavelle. Davidson takes it for St. Cloud with speed. Now coming in on Kester. Kester and Davidson had bowing by the net. Kester comes out. Big hit almost there from St. Cloud on Owen Thomas. Lavelle shot and is saved by Falloon. That puck was never covered. As Cuss tips it out, will we get a whistle here? A little extra activity is going on after this whistle as Lavelle and Horman on a little piece of each other. Cuss on the face-off for Chaska against St. Cloud Tech Apollo's number 21, Nick Rickard. Bronson in this pass over Starkey. Tips it up. Cuss loses the puck there. Cuss getting teched by Johnson. Cuss getting checked from behind there, and Starkey giving him a little piece of his mind. We got 5-on-5 hockey here. Coincidentals from Starkey and Johnson. Chaska wanting a little something extra from that check from behind. Junior co-captain Justin Bach having a talk with the referee here on that call. 2:49 remains here in the second period. Chaska leads St. Cloud 3-1. Justin Bach questioning that call as check from behind on to Landry Cuss, and Starkey gave him a little piece of his mind and ended up with coincidental minors here. 2:49 remains in the second period. Face off won by St. Cloud. .240 remaining here in the second period. Benz draws up the guy for Chaska, but loses the puck. McDonald now in the corner with Benz, excuse me. That pass for Amundsen was intercepted by Magnuson and a save by Falloon. future rivals, Mike Kester and Shane Lavelle, on the ice for Chaska, as Shane Lavelle will be attending Wisconsin-Madison to play hockey, and Mike will be going to the University of Minnesota to play college hockey. Olmscheid for Chaska. Over to Kester. That puck is tipped up right over the stick. Lavelle. Over to Kulix. Kulix is speed now back to Lavelle. And an offsides call here. That call is being questioned. But they'll bring a whistle here with 1:48 remaining in the second period. Blaine Warner, junior forward for Chaska, is still injured with a back injury. And Chaska's senior co-captain, their other goaltender, Ben Urbansis, out with an injury in his Achilles, and he should be returning any time here. Billick with a shot for Chaska. Saved by Falloon. Oh, Ethan Ben's taken out there by Bissett, sliding in, trying to intercept that pass. Saved by Bach. Bach's pass out to Kester, and Kester tries to find his teammate down the ice, but that puck is covered by Falloon. 1 minute, 6 seconds remaining here in the second period. Your Chaska Hawks lead St. Cloud 3-1. Shane Lavelle wins the faceoff for Chaska. His teammates are unable to obtain control. 1 remaining here in the second period from Mac Arena in St. Cloud, Minnesota. Mason Kulix going in with speed to get that puck. Bach against Kester. Bach taking a spill in the corner. Lavelle ends up with it over to Olmscheid. Olmscheid couldn't get his stick on it. And we'll have a whistle as the net seems to be off. Falloon and Kulix having a little exchange of words here. 32 seconds remains in the second period. Koss for Chaska against Amundsen for St. Cloud. Amundsen wins the draw. Owen Thomas ends up with it. Thomas with a shot that is blocked. Fletcher with a shot just wide. Thomas in the corner. Out to Barrett. That pass is intercepted by Johnson. Ports with a shot just high. Olsen couldn't do anything with it, and time will expire here from the second period. Chaska leading St. Cloud 3-1.
There has to be at least. And then they have to correct the one so you correct these on the That's what I thought.
Sean will
Yeah.
fix that.
Yeah. Yeah.
He'll go through and then watch the game and see what he's doing. You had the assist. You realize there's going to be some. He'll get the assist and this person. He'll go through and watch the game before he goes to what's happening in the JV game? Charlie, he's on the bench. It's 15 and 23. Like, that is 25 next 26.
Right.
You can see where he's 15 and 23.
Well, it just is hard for the coach.
Welcome back to the Mac Arena in St. Cloud, Minnesota. I'm Taylor Hansen here, tuning in live from the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network, filling in for Ryan Paul. Your Chaska Hawks lead St. Cloud Tech Apollo 3-1 going into this third period. St. Cloud is taking the ice here, waiting for the Hawks to come out of the tunnel. Scoring summary in this game here so far in the first period. Calvin Barrett with the first goal. Of the game for Chaska. And Nick Olmscheid scoring shortly there. Both goals on the penalty kill. And Nick Olmscheid scoring again in the second period for Chaska, giving you the 3-1 lead. Here come your Chaska Hawks onto the ice. Junior co-captain Justin Bach with a wonderful game so far here in the nets. Nick Olmscheid adding 2 goals to his season column here. Lots of penalties here, as this game is a game of special teams, as most of the game has been 4-4 or 4-on-3 or 5-on-4 hockey here. Let's see if that continues in this third period. Here we have St. Cloud Tech Apollo versus Chaska. Olsen takes it to Lundenby. Lundenby with a shot and a save by Bach. That's in the corner here. Olsen behind that for St. Cloud. Madison chips it out. Shot on goal from Horman. That puck is tipped and just wide. Barrett ends up with it. As he goes over to Pillick, that puck is missed. Pillick loses it here. Olsen up to Bissett. Bissett losing control of it. Bronson banks it off the boards to McDonald. Ethan McDonald battling the corner here. Kester pressuring on. McDonald, pass intended for Lavelle, intercepted by Weitzel. Weitzel getting hit in the corner from Chaska's junior number 8, Billy Bronson. Kester out to Lavelle for Chaska. Lavelle with speed, loses control of it, and offsides call, I believe. Yes, offsides here. 15:37 remaining in the third period. Chaska leading St. Cloud Tech Apollo 3-1. Olmscheid Draws up the man on the face-off, but St. Cloud Apollo comes away with that draw. Kester. Out to Lavelle. Pass intended. Starkey in the corner. Back to Kester. Over to Lavelle. Lavelle up to Olmscheid. Olmscheid's pass was tipped, and St. Cloud ends up with it. Starkey tips it in. Foon behind the net to stop it for St. Cloud. Bolson over to Rudd. Rudd up to Rickert. Rickert battling the corner with Olmscheid. Olmscheid ends up with it out to Lavelle. That pass is missed. What a save by Bach as that shot was put on by Rayland. Puck comes out in front, and Justin Bach with a cover with 14:39 here remaining in this third period. Cost on the faceoff for Chaska. Losing it. St. Cloud on the point. Cost trying to poke check that puck out, but that is dumped in. Davidson with a shot just wide. Freeland chips it in for St. Cloud, and Cuss battling behind the net with Lunderby. Magnuson out to Fletcher. Fletcher's pass intended for Thomas, and that puck is now behind the St. Cloud. Edmondson, excuse me. Horman behind the net for St. Cloud. That puck is chipped out. Kester up to Bent. St. Cloud tips that out of the zone there as Bronson gains control. Bronson over McDonald. McDonald has control of the puck there. And that puck is shot by Ports and is tipped high. Ports tips it out to his defender, Olsen, tips it in. Kester now ends up with it. Over to Benz. Benz moving in with speed, and a shot and a save by Falloon. 12:49 remaining here in the third period. St. Cloud Tekapala chose Chaska 3-1. Again, I'm Taylor Hansen coming to you live from the Mac Arena in St. Cloud on the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. Lavelle behind the net. Passed out to Olmscheid. Can't capitalize on that one. Lavelle with a shot. Blocker saved by Falloon. Magnuson down to Kulix. The next puck ringing around to Lavelle. Lavelle back to Olmscheid. Lavelle with a shot just wide. And it's tipped. And a goal! Nick Olmscheid with the hat trick on tonight. 12:20 remains here in the third period. Nick Olmscheid with the hat trick. Chaska will keep that puck as that is Nick Olmscheid's first varsity hat trick of his career. Lavelle tripped up.
Nick Olmscheid with his second goal of the game. Assistant number 21, Shane Lavelle. And number 19.
Announcer announces it as his second goal of the game, but that was actually his third as they miscredited his second goal to Pillick. Olmscheid's third goal of the game there as the puck is tipped in the Chaska zone. Underby tries to pass that out in front. The pass is stopped by Kester. Wieland unable to capitalize on that shot there. Barrett out to Lavelle. Lavelle losing an edge there. Poets with a shot and a save by Bach, deflecting into the corner. Olsen behind the net. Olsen at the point. Over to Munson. Munson with a shot just high. Pass out front. Nobody was there to get that, and the puck will go down into the St. Cloud zone. Falloon will come out and play the puck here as Olsen goes behind the net for St. Cloud and tries to pass it out. And that puck will go down to the other end. Icing waved off. Bronson tips it up to Thomas. That pass is intercepted by Horman. Horman keeps in the zone there. Cuss battling in the corner. Horman missed that puck, and now it goes down to the other end. Keith Fletcher trying to get that puck there, but St. Cloud tips it out. Box stopping the puck for Bronson. Bronson. Pass intended for Landry Cuss, but that is intercepted, and a shot and a save by Bach into the corner. Starkey flex that into the corner. Shot from the point, just wide. 9:45 remains here in the third period. Chaska leads St. Cloud Tech Apollo 4-1. Keith Fletcher for Chaska. Over to Cuss. Back to Fletcher. Fletcher battling in the corner with Bolson. Rudd tips that out of the zone for St. Cloud as Pitlick ends up with it. Pitlick over to Barrett. Barrett now trying to find a teammate. Finds Magnuson. Magnuson to McDonald. McDonald trembling there as he fights on the ground. Puck is unviewable from our angle here as it's against the boards. Barrett behind the net for Chaska as he escapes with it. Over to Pitlick. Pitlick dumps it in. Giuseppe over the pass and off the post. Looking for that goal there, but goalie's best friend, the pipe, saves that one. Pitlick. Home shot over to Pitlick, and that puck is tipped out of the St. Cloud zone. Bronson drops past to Kester. Kester trying to get out of the zone. That is stopped. Kester. Munson keeps it in the zone for St. Cloud. Munson with a shot and a save by Bach. That puck's deflected in the corner, and we will get a slashing penalty here on Chaska's number 21, Shane Lavelle. St. Cloud will go back on the power play here. See if they can capitalize on this one with 7:48 remaining in the third period. Olsen, with a shot saved by Bach. Rebound ends up in the middle. Cuss now battling for it. Olsen at the point. Over to Johnson. Johnson with it now. Up to Olsen. Olsen with a shot. Save. Tipped out wide. Ben's battling for it in the corner. Kester ends up with it. Kester gets it out of his zone here, and the Hawks are on the penalty kill for another minute and 23 seconds. 7 minutes remaining in this third period. Horman. Kuliks on the forecheck here, trying to get this puck. Stick. Looks loses his stick now. Bach in the corner. Olmscheid dumping it in, and we'll get a whistle here with 6:28 remaining. Pitlick on the draw here for Chaska against Lunderby from St. Cloud. Offsides here, and a shot saved by Bach. 6:27 remains in the third period. 40 seconds on the Hawks power play. St. Cloud power. Hawks penalty kill. St. Cloud power play, excuse me. Chaska tips it into the zone here. Pitlick ends up with it. Out to McDonald. Pass, and that puck is tipped out. Bissett over to Davidson. Now Bissett down the net for St. Cloud. Lunderby out to Davidson. Davidson skating down over to Bissett. Bissett with it now. Down to Whitson. Excuse me. Lunderby. Hawks now at full strength there as it chipped out of the Chaska zone. Rayland gets into the zone for St. Cloud to get a switch here. Now Kester with it. Up to Fletcher. Fletcher battling for it and tips into the zone. Olsen battling with Thomas. St. Cloud runs up with it. Bronson keeps it in the zone for Chaska. 5 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in this third period. Cuss with a shot just wide. Delayed offsides here. Chaska will have to touch up, which will give St. Cloud the chance to move it down the ice here. Luke Johnson with the puck there and offsides there. A little extra activity going after the whistle here is push and shoving going on. Olmscheid on the draw for Chaska against Rickert from St. Cloud. Rickert wins it back, but no one is there to recover it as he tips into his own zone. Kuliks is up with it, drops it back to Magnuson. Magnuson over to Olmscheid. Magnuson over to Olmscheid. Lavelle with a shot blocked. St. Cloud tips it out. Magnuson unable to block it as it's no offsides there. Rickert and a shot and a goal. I believe that will go to St. Cloud senior number 23, Josh Bach. St. Cloud now cuts the lead to 2. Chaska leads 4-2 here with 4 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the third period. Ryland with a shot. That's just high as you go up in the netting behind the net. 4 minutes, 10 seconds remaining here in the third period. Chaska leads 4-2.
Scoring for St. Cloud, number 23, Josh Bach.
Josh Bach will get the credit for that goal. Nick Ricker with the assist. And another assist to number 8, Logan Johnson. Falloon behind the net to stop it for St. Cloud. Pass out front to Benz, and Falloon with a save.
7-1. Again, that's 8
Good save by Falloon there as Benz gets the pass out front. 3:44 here remaining in this third period. Chaska leads 4-2 over St. Cloud Tech Apollo. St. Cloud sending out a guy out high here to try to get this home run play for a breakaway. Chaska defenseman Mike Kester recognizes it and covers him. Bronson with the hook. Very questionable call, or interference. Very questionable call there as he was caught up from the St. Cloud player, but Chaska will go on the penalty kill here with 3:22 remaining in the third period. Maybe not the thing they wanted here as their lead is by 2 goals. We'll get a timeout here from Chaska's head coach Dave Snuggerud. Again, we'd like to thank our sponsors for the Chaska Broadcast Network, Lenz and Chevrolet Buick of Chaska, Above and Beyond Marketing Communications, and St. Francis Rehab Orthopedic Clinic. Shout out to the Chaska Hawks fans making it out to the track out to St. Cloud this afternoon to watch some hockey. Snuggerud talking over to his team on what he wants them to do in order to win this hockey game with 3:22 remaining in the third period, and St. Cloud Tech Apollo on the power play for 2 minutes. Chaska will retake the ice here as face off in the Chaska zone. Home side on the face-off for Chaska against St. Cloud, number 9, Brad Amundsen. A shot and a save by Bach. The rebound on front, and Bach covers. A little extra hand throw in there from St. Cloud's Casey Orman and Chaska's John Starkey. No call there, as they will let them play. St. Cloud doing the same play on both those face-offs with the winger coming around and taking a shot. That shot just tipped wide. Olsen losing control of it, and now we have the puck in the neutral zone. Lavelle for Chaska. Keeps it down, and Olmshaw with a shot and a save by Falloon. 1:31 here remaining on the St. Cloud power play with 2:53 remaining in this hockey game. Olsen behind the net for St. Cloud. Over to Amundsen. Amundsen back to Horman. Horman with it now. Olsen with a shot. Covered by Chaska's goaltender Justin Bach. And we'll have a stoppage of play here with 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the third period. 1 minute and 9 seconds remaining on the power play. Mike Kester having a little chat here with the officials. St. Cloud winning that draw, and we have a penalty here. St. Cloud will get called for interference. Chaska bench getting a little hyped up here as St. Cloud's senior number 10, Casey Horman, will take a seat. Interference call. 2:27 remaining in the third period. Chaska, 1 minute and 6 seconds remaining on their penalty. So we'll have some 4-on-4 hockey here as 2 minutes remaining on St. Cloud penalty. Oval tries to keep it. Castro will take it back to regroup for Chaska. Langston back to Kester. Kester keeps it up. Kester up to Oval. Oval with speed now coming down the outside. Oval tries to drop it to Magnuson, but that pass is intercepted by Davidson. Davidson keeps with it. Home side. Over to Magnuson. Kester hit hard behind the net here, as he is slowly getting up. Another penalty here. Mike Kester getting up slowly here. All hope he's okay here as he was hit hard. That penalty will be assessed number 12, Noah Bissett from St. Cloud. There's 1 minute 58 seconds remaining in this third period. Mike Kester seemed to be sitting on the bench here. No trainer coming to talk to him, so I'll hope he's okay. Shot. Saved by Bach. Shot from Nick Ports. Bach and Ports exchanging some words here as Ports crashed the net after that shot. Bissett will get a 5-minute major penalty. Referee not allowing the switch there as a little too late for Olsen to come on the ice, so Olsen will stay on the bench here as St. Cloud will not be able to get their change. Kulix hit hard and onto the boards there by Amundsen. Barrett takes it behind the net for Chaska and flicks it out in front. Barrett drop pass to Magnuson. Magnuson over to Kulix. Kulix with him now. Drops it back to Koss. Koss with a shot just high. And we'll get another penalty here in this hockey game. I don't know how many penalties there will be. I'll look at the stat sheet after the game here. High amount of penalties so far. Mason Kulix with a roughing penalty here with 1 minute 13 seconds remaining. 4-on-3 hockey here. That's St. Cloud with 2 men in the box and Chaska with 1. 1:13 remaining here. Chaska will be shorthanded for the rest of the game, and it'll be 4-on-4 hockey in 40 seconds when the St. Cloud penalty expires. Their 5-minute major will run through the clock. 1 minute remaining here in the third period. Kester behind the net, buying time. Doing a loop around the net, trying to buy time. Justin Bach changed some words with Lundenby. Kester doing the same thing here, going behind the net. Trying to buy time here. 35 seconds remaining on this clock. Kester now skating with it. Some fans not liking that play, but it's totally legal. Kester hit hard. We have a penalty. St. Cloud not liking him now. Changing some words here and head nods and fans down on the ice. Lundenby will take a seat in the box here as this may be a charging or boarding penalty. We'll see what the call is here. 20 seconds remaining here. Both teams loud up here and want to get back at each other. Fletcher winning the face-off for Chaska. Barrett with a shot and saved by Floon. 10 seconds remaining here. Charging penalty here on Wonderby. Starkey with a shot and a save by Falloon with 2 seconds remaining. Chaska, the players exchange some more words with St. Cloud. This game's getting a little feisty. Fletcher on the face-off. 2 seconds on the clock. 1-0. And your Chaska Hawks walk away with the W here from Mac Arena and St. Cloud. The final score of 4-2. Phenomenal game by Justin Bach here. Chaska now 5-1-0 on the season with this win over St. Cloud. St. Cloud's first loss this season. Their record is now 3-1-0. I'm Taylor Hansen, coming live from the Mac Arena in St. Cloud, signing off from the Chaska Hawks Broadcast Network. And we'll see you later in Store Hawks.